Okay, the fire element. People with dominant fire element energy are passionate, warm, and adaptable, and they love to have fun. They are easy to smile and laugh, and they freely express love. When they feel hurt, however, they can become deeply sad. The deficient emotion, joylessness, is more like true depression as opposed to the grief and despair of the metal element, which we'll get into. That's the lungs, right? Associated with lungs. So they tend to respond better to antidepressants. I am not one to advocate for antidepressants unless you actually need them. I'll get off my soapbox for now and just continue with this. Dominant fire element people tend to talk with their hands and have a hard time sitting still, just like fire. Fire moves, right? They're quick in their movements, speech, thought, and wit. Their communication and behavior can be perceived as scattered, fickle, exaggerated, overly sensitive, or dramatic. Key diagnostics. So the organs associated with fire people are the heart, small intestines, pericardium, and triple warmer. It's a triple heart warmer. It governs blood vessels, which makes sense. The emotion is joy again. Circulation of energy. This goes back to the TCM clock of hours associated with the organs. 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. is your heart. 1 to 3 p.m. is small intestines, here and here. Pericardium, again, heart, and triple heart warmer. Part of the head associated with fire is your tongue. Location on face. Tip of the nose is your heart, middle forehead, and lower lips. So basically a straight down line. Skin color red, shocker. Speech/voice is talkative, giggly. Your sensation is taste. Your cravings can be bitter, and secretion is sweat. That makes sense because fire makes you hot and you sweat, right? How to spot a dominant fire element person. Sparkly eyes, red or curly hair, pink flush to complexion, freckles, dimples, pointed tip of nose, mouth, ears, eyes, and or eyebrows. Slim hips, often petite. I've actually noticed this in a lot of redheads. They tend to be rather petite. Not necessarily the men, but the women. Signs and symptoms of a fire element imbalance is numbness and tingling, heart palpitation, hypertension, insomnia, hot, cold, extremities, easily confused, perspiration even after minor exertion, increased urination and bowel movements when nervous. Cravings include ice and foods that are juicy, hot, spicy, and or sweet. It's like everything. Difficulty regulating body temperature, fatigue with anxiety and restlessness. That actually makes sense. If you look at a fire that's like flittering around a lot, it's burning a lot of energy, right? Flushing the face and ears. So redness to your face and your ears. Nutritional recommendations is to consume more water, emphasize fowl and fish protein sources, avoid overconsumption of food, avoid excessively spicy foods. Triple heart warmer in the pericardium. They're not a single organ, but rather meridians or channels of energy. Okay, these are the terms used in TCM literature. Rarely, so the triple warmer refers to the three heating systems in your body, which is respiratory, digestive, and genitourinary. Genitourinary. There we go. Got there. Genitals and urinary, right? So genitals and bladder. And pericardium refers to circulation. So that's your triple heart warmer, those three aspects. Do you notice any of this in yourself? Do you see flushing here? Do you have certain cravings? Are you really fast talker and really witty? And do you have red curly hair? Who knows? Let me know down below.